Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope this reading finds you well. Today I thought I'm gonna be asking the cards this subject, you and that person, what you can expect from them. First off I'm gonna start with a general description of your relationship with that person. That's not gonna be a specifically romantic situation, but I'll be sure to check if there is something about this in the cards. I just wanted to keep it general so that all kinds of people can benefit from that reading. And as you can see, I've prepared for you 4 piles with each of your person's description or relationship description, to be more precise. The first stone is carnelian. The second is amethyst, third one is sodalite, and the last one is clear quartz. So as I said, pick your pile, see if the situation describes the person that I'm trying to convey the message about, and if it resonates, then definitely continue listening. I'll be showing what you can expect from them. So yeah, let's begin. Hello and welcome my first pile, the ones of you who've chosen the carnelian stone. So what you can expect from them, the description of your relationship. Okay, so that's overall a very positive combination of cards, especially with the moon in reverse and the king of cups. First of all, I'm gonna say that either the person that's watching right now or the person that you're thinking of could be a water sign, or could have either water placements in their chart, because I see a lot of water here in the cards. You know, the dolphin, the sea, lots of signs that this person could have water signs. By the way, this person could be very emotional. I see with these cards, they could be very sensitive, they could be very in touch with their intuition, or not, with the moon in reverse, I don't know. But the strong message that's coming here is, aside from the description here, I want to say this person that you've asked about, this person or this relationship is very significant with the Judgment card. I see this relationship occupying quite an important place in your life, or this person is very present in your life. I definitely see that. As in general, I could describe that relationship as being one that's emotionally compatible, or at least you know what you can expect, at least from that person. With the moon in reverse, there is not much that you really don't know about this person. And for me to not get stuck on that description, let's shuffle the cards and see what else I can say about this. So with the Wheel of Fortune, what was brought up here is the fact that maybe you're not fulfilled with that person yet. I mean, there could have been some steps that you I see here with this card, you'd like to advance here with that relationship somehow. You'd like to level it up, and with the Wheel of Fortune, it feels like no matter how you try, the circumstances are always like not evolving that relationship. Yeah, and that definitely makes you feel upset with this card. What else can you tell me about it? Okay, so you seem to be the stable one in that relationship. You seem to be that person who is like placing their bets on that relationship. As well as with the Queen of Pentacles, you could be a person that's more grounded, more like on earth than that person. You could be that Queen of Pentacles, or you could be a earth sign. Sorry. What can you tell me What else can you tell me about this relationship, so that this first spell can recognize them? Okay, so with this card I can say that the person that you've asked about has definitely some, let's say, at times they could be very active, they could be very proactive in showing signs and interest in the relationship, and there are times in which they cool off and they become more passive, with this card. That card definitely describes a person who is having explosive motivational, like, mm, energies here. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's about it. Like, if you recognized yourself or this person in this, then definitely continue on watching. What you can expect from that person? Let's see. Okay, so one thing that's coming up here is that impatience, or impatience. Sorry, I don't know what's the right word, but you won't be getting right now the expectations that you've set for this relationship. Either it's not the time with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, or this person is not ready to advance. I see that with these three cards that I've brought here, the Ten of Cups is an indication of that, and the Ace of Pentacles. That person, you are worthy. You have all the best qualities that are like necessary to advance and continue a relationship, but that person feels as though they are not in that place. They're not ready to acknowledge that. I see a person here that is holding back with this Nine of Wands. Why is that person holding back? Okay, so they need some time to themselves. They need some time to either heal or sort things out. I see here. Don't be forceful about this relationship. Don't try to like push things. Like with this Chariot in reverse, it's indicating like hold your horses yet. You have to wait. You don't have to rush. I see here like some of you, I'm not gonna say everyone, but some of you are like afraid that this relationship is gonna go wrong, or it's gonna go gray somehow. Like if you are not gonna participate actively, or you are that person, then it feels like this relationship is gonna like die out. For some of you, you have that fear with this card. What else can you tell me about this? It feels as though you've chosen that person. You've chosen that person and you're unwilling to like take any other options. You've chosen that person, it feels that way with the Judgment card. Like you feel like you've placed your bet on this relationship, and you're unwilling like to like continue forward with any other options. That's very strange here with this Three of Cups, the Lovers, and the Emperor card. It feels as though your person is taking their time. That person that's coming up here, like if it resonates, then that person is willing to take all the time that's necessary for them to make the right choice, because the Lovers card also speaks about choices, and it feels as though this person is yet like enjoying spending time with you, like like don't get upset, but they want to know you as friends, and I want to know if they're going to continue on. It's yet unclear with these cards. What advice can you give me about this person's about this relationship in general? What advice can you give me for the person that's watching? Okay, so I strongly feel here like you are pursuing that relationship. You should definitely lower your expectations from that person. That person still, like, I feel they are keeping you close. That person is treasuring and valuing your relationship, but I see no advancement here in those cards. I feel as though you are stuck on this relationship more than the person that you ask about. And I don't know if that's a romantic question you've asked, but it feels as though, yeah, lots of hints are showing me here that, and again, not lots of cards, not a lot of cards show me emotion here. Like, I see more of frustration and wanting to turn things like in your favor somehow with this relationship. Because the advice here with the Queen of Swords is for you to be like detached, for you to like exit that emotional side of you with that person and be more direct, be more I'm not saying disconnect from your emotions, but like disconnect, cut off, and don't feel them. But you don't have to be very wishful on that specific relationship, because you're gonna be experiencing sooner or later a tower moment. Right now this tower is in reverse, but I feel as though this tower is gonna be upright when you come to terms with the fact that this person has not made a move towards you. Okay, so I don't want to leave you on a bad note here. Like, I'd consider that a bit of a bad note, because having expectations, then again, it's all right, but I don't want you to exit that relationship with a sense of sadness. So let's see some brightening messages that you should be aware of. Okay, so I have some good news for you. Right now you're called to step into the Nine of Cups, and yeah, with the Ace of Cups here, it's on the bottom of the deck. What I can say, you're called to be more egotistical, I don't know what's the word, but you should be focusing more on yourselves, on how you can spend time with yourself and be happy, how you can be self-sufficient here with this card, and especially like self-sufficient, not like the Nine of coins, but like what makes you feel like you like living and alone, you know, what do you enjoy doing, and it's not relationship related, you know. With these three cards, you see I got here three individuals. If you asked about this situation and it makes you wonder whether it's romantic, whether something romantic is gonna happen, I see three people here, Page, and Knight. These two people are not gonna be, let's say, worthy of your attention, or let's say they are not on equal with your expectations. But in time, I see Knight of Pentacles. That person, you are gonna have the person that you wanted to develop all the things that I've showcased earlier. You're gonna have them open up and blossom with that Knight of Pentacles. With the Knight of Pentacles, I can say you're gonna grow up together. Grow up in the sense of not like you're little and you need to grow up. Um, I mean, you will evolve together, and you're gonna be able to like step in other level ups with this person, because the Knight is still a Knight, but as the journey progresses, they are gonna achieve that King of Pentacles state. So with this card I can say that you can still have to wait. You'll still have to wait. You'll have to wait. You'll have to retreat all the energy that you've invested in that relationship I was talking about, and basically invest it in yourself. And meanwhile, learn to love your company. Don't worry, you definitely won't be alone, because if anything, you definitely are not gonna be alone. You're gonna definitely attract some attention here with these 3 cards. It's not a thing I'd worry about, like you being alone in this life, if that's a fear you are having. What else? It's I'd say this period of time, if you're alone, then this period of time is a bit of like sorting things out for you and for others that are watching. Like you're yet to discover that nine of cups, 9 of coins, and for those of you who are basically not single, then you can expect to seek or to recognize those qualities of the Knight of Pentacles in the current relationship that you are with. Yeah, basically, if you've been waiting from that person a sort of sign or something, then yeah, definitely not the case. But I have, like I told you, the good news related to that. And lastly, one last advice for you. So this pile has a specific quality in themselves to get stuck on things that happened. I don't know, this advice is like a bit scattered one, but definitely seek ways to ground yourself in the present and not reminisce on stuff that happened in the past, or seek help in the sense that seek people or things that would make you move on. Basically, that's what I felt here with these cards. So yeah, if it resonated, if you feel like this reading was about you, and if you liked what you saw, if it made you feel more clear about this relationship, then please leave a like and comment below. Also subscribe if you want to see more. In the future, I guess I'm gonna be focusing more on relationships, because I saw that my videos with relationships were very much liked and watched. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be moving to the next pile. Hello and welcome to the reading second pile, the ones of you who've chosen the Amethyst stone. A short description of your relationship with that person, and I'll proceed to ask what you can expect next from them. Okay, so what I can say right away, the message here as well was split, but okay. For some of you, this is definitely not a friend. For some of you, this person is from the past, and you haven't been able to move from them. For some of you, this relationship or this person feels like a chance that has been lost, a chance that has been missed. There is an energy or a feeling of disappointment, or for some of you, even nostalgia for that person, for that relationship. And for some of you, this relationship feels like you've been through some stuff with that person, but now that time went on and you're looking back, you are only seeing like the good stuff. You're not seeing the problems, you're not seeing, you're basically very melancholic about this relationship. I see here lots of questions like, what if that relationship could have worked? What if things were differently? Things went differently. What? Yeah, basically lots of regret here. I feel with this card. Something very strange here, like lots of sadness with this pile. For some of you, this person basically went away. They left, or they left the relationship, or they left your proximity or the place that you are around. Like they are no longer there, and thus this sense of melancholy or like sadness. I see that leaving. That person left with the Knight of Cups, like them departing or something like this. And for some of you, like, I'm gonna say, you felt like this person is the one, and apparently they weren't. So yeah, that feels like a very sad, heartbreaking situation. You could still somehow, that's also gonna be a message that's split. Some of you have managed to keep contact with that person, some of you didn't. Some of you like tried to forget about this person, or like you tried to distance yourselves from your emotions towards this person. What else can you tell me about this relationship? Yeah, basically you could have had that moment of the sun being on the horizon, like with this person you've had your good moments. You've had the moments in which you felt like things are going right and everything is fine. This person definitely has a very specific aura or presence to them, like it feels like you've chosen them, something like this. And yet, yeah, interesting. Three of Cups. Again, with this pile and yeah, something that I've seen, there is a lot of commitment and like weight of the relationship that's onto you. It feels like this person is less committed, or was less committed. It feels like this person basically had fun and enjoyed their time with the Three of Cups, or is a person that's very outgoing and doesn't like hold things to their heart. This person definitely has spikes, like definitely will tell you what's wrong, will definitely not stand there and be silent about discomforts. Yeah, just give them an invitation for conflict and they are gonna show everything they got here with this card. Okay, so I strongly feel as though for some of you that person is in no contact with you. Yeah, definitely something related to this pile. Okay, so if that story resonated with you, that description was about you, then continue on watching what you can expect from that person. So interesting. First card that I saw there was the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. I see that person looking back and appreciating the moments they've had with you, and at the same time they see with the Ten of Swords like yeah, they had good times, but they remember also the bad times. Like I see them basically seeing the relationship both in the good light and the bad light. What you can expect from them? Oh dear. Okay, so this person is definitely going through some healing phase. But I hate to say that with the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor, if you are waiting for a move from them, like, this is staying on the tip of my tongue. This person is a coward. I don't know why, but this is like, this person is so retreated, so scared. But coward, why I'm saying coward? Because I see that person throwing such a show here with these cards in this one, and this person specifically, it's a coward. He's a coward because if you throw that show here, then you should be having the courage to like step up and be the person that has the character and the qualities to like approach the person that's watching. Okay, so yeah, so that means you're the Empress here, but that person has a very like it feels like this person is a vampire basically. This person, what you can expect from them, if anything, if they will ever like step back into your life or something, though with these cards I would not wish that upon you. This person feels like they're gonna be benefiting from your resources, and thus the Empress in reverse. Like that person, I don't like what I see here. They're gonna be like taking the energy that you give. At the same time, they couldn't, or they will not be able to reciprocate the same level of the Empress upright. Like you being the Empress, they are not gonna be able to reciprocate that energy back to you. Like, I'm gonna be accepting and very welcoming of the energy that you give me, but I'm gonna be holding back with this card, and I'm basically holding myself from swearing right now, because it feels like this relationship is off balance, and I wouldn't like you to be placed in that sort of power play in which you are the person that's basically not being given what you give off, and yeah, and that person definitely doesn't deserve you. What else can you expect? Yeah, that person is, yeah, I hate to say it, but that person is very much chill and in their lane. They are gonna step out of their comfort zone, and if that's for you, then of course they are gonna take their time. Very, very self-centered. That person likes to be catered. Like they like people spinning and dancing and giving them attention around them, and they like to be the ones that choose like which cup is gonna be served to them here. You can expect with this card, you can expect them to like be in and out of the relationship when they so desire. They could be even manipulative. They could be very transactional. With the devil here, I don't like what I see here. What else? Okay, so that's quite strange. That person is very morally like set, in the sense that they are gonna be very righteous when it comes to other people and you. They are not gonna be righteous and not have high expectations of themselves, but they are quite ready to impose those upon other people. Yeah, so no, I don't know what to say. With the Six of Pentacles, that person is not very giving of their energy, of like their presence. yeah, definitely not the case. What should you do about this person? I'm tired of like expecting the worst from what came here, but what can you expect from that sorry. What is your advice for that specific relationship that you asked about? Basically, give back the same level of lack of commitment. If, by the way, that's relevant if you're talking to them, if you still continue with the contact, if you're in contact with them, give off that same level of free spirit, like no commitment, no serious stuff. If it's hard for you, I understand, because I know what I saw here in these three cards, and it could be hard for you, but that person doesn't deserve your attention. What else would be an advice for you? If you're holding grudges, if you are upset, if you are having stuff that you keep about them that's making you like upset or angry, that person is not ready to be forgiven. I see if you step back into the relationship, or if somehow this person comes back into your life, things are gonna be repeated. That person has not yet managed to learn from their mistakes. They haven't seen the effect or the consequences of their actions on your relationship, and they still need time to like understand that they are not ready. Like you should leave that relationship. You should move on from that relationship, and I know maybe if that's a hard thing for you, I totally understand that. What would help you to move on from this relationship? Detachment from feelings, but that's not enough. I don't feel like that's enough for this reading. You should be stepping like here with this card, you should be the next project, the next thing that's significant in your life, you should be giving all your energy in there. The more entertaining, the more bright, and the more action driven your life is gonna be, the easier it's gonna be to forget that person. And that's gonna be like a positive semi, yeah. Um, that person still has some sort of weakness for you with a strength card in reverse. But yeah, I'm gonna encourage here a bit of pettiness, but whatever. If that person still like is walking on your nerves, is stepping, yeah, whatever, then definitely know that you are still the person that's capable of triggering them somehow. Like you can play with them if you can be a good person that's you know, making power plays and outsmarting them. I feel, yeah, whatever, who is going to make that decision, that's on you. But you still have a sort of advantage in that relationship, though the energies are saying, or the cards are saying, that you should be moving on. If you still have that person on the horizon, and they definitely make that mess here that I've described, then you are entitled here with this card to like play them, or to like outsmart them with this card, because you have that capacity here. How can you move on from that okay person? So two things: if you're gonna be throwing off a show that you're very successful and that your life has managed to improve with the fact that they left, that's very much gonna upset their ego, especially if you're gonna I said what will help you move on, achievements. And I know that's probably not the most healthiest thing to say when in a reading, but if you're gonna be focusing on your achievements in life, in things that provide you with passion and excitement and like projects that people are very proud of you for making, then that person is gonna be very upset. Something else that's gonna basically help you move on. Something else that came up here, I feel as though if this person will know that you've moved on and you've managed to somehow find commitment with another person, then they are gonna be like broken. I see that with the Hierophant. If they are gonna know that you're with someone else and that basically they will no longer have the possibility to like crawl back into your life, that's gonna make them very broken hearted. Yeah. Very weird energies, very strange person. Doesn't seem like this person is very healthy. And let's see one last card. So basically, give them the impression that your life is even better than it was with them. And yeah, that's gonna settle the record here. So yeah, if it resonated, that message, it was very intense, but if it resonated, please leave a like and comment below how it resonated. I didn't see here good things that you can expect from that person, unfortunately, but yeah, you have the capacity and the energy to like shift your life with the cards I saw here, and you deserve someone better to participate in your life and to cherish the efforts and victories that are yet to unfold in your life than the person that came here in the description. So yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I'm gonna be moving to the next pile. So yeah, bye. Hello and welcome to the reading third pile. The ones of you who've chosen the Sodalite stone. I'm starting with a basic description of your relationship, and if it resonates, continue on watching. Yeah, so that's the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Snake. Okay, so right off the bat, what I can say with the Queen of Wands, most probably that's the person, that's you, represented here in reverse. I see you having lots of, you could have lots of quarrels with that person. You are, I don't know why, but here it came like more a description over the relationship and you. I see here two individuals that who are very like complex, and it's interesting. So the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're a person that has very high expectations. That's what I felt here with this pile. I like what I see in the sense that you're a person that's very complex, and with that complexity in character comes like many other traits that are just as evolved. Like if you have a developed character, then it's natural for you to have high expectations. That comes hand in hand, you know. It's funny because with this person here, it feels like this other person is described. I feel like, again, this message is gonna be split, but I see you having high expectations of that person, and that person is like looking away because they're tired of those, and they feel exhausted. And with the snake in reverse, it feels like this person is considering you like some sort of you're nagging them so much that they are tired of your like expectations or something like this. Like So yeah, it's funny because for some of you, you're gonna be like, your relationship is gonna be like this. You're the person that's saying, I am high maintenance, and you should be investing in me, and you're not doing that with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Because you see, if that King of Pentacles would be like this, then I'd say that this person is like very careful and attentive towards you, and it could have been the case in the past, but right now what's describing specifically this relationship is the fact that they're a bit exhausted of your expectations of them, and with your high expectations and high maintenance, you know. And I'm not saying that you're not entitled to seek that, because I sense like your expectation is reasonable, um, because you're a person that demands that, you know. You're the person that has equal expectations in the proportion with who they are. But that person believes like you are some sort of a person that likes to like lurk in the shadows and make traps for them, and as well as for some of you, this person is gonna always say like they don't have enough money. That's what I felt here with the King of Pentacles. That person feels as though they've managed to somehow make a commitment with you. That's not gonna be for everyone, but it's okay. See what resonates. They somehow made some sort of agreement. If you're not with this person, then they are basically in your proximity. They are very participative in your life. Or if that's not the case, then you're definitely you could be intersecting a lot with this person. You could meet them very often. Okay, what else can you tell me about this specific situation? So I see here this person is trying to somehow compensate and be very boastful. This person likes to give off promises and say that if right now it's not my time, then in the future I'm gonna like be the star, or be the person that's gonna be very successful. And I see here with the Strength card, you do have some sort of attachment towards this person. I feel as though you're, yeah, you know your worth, you know your expectations and your what you demand, but at the same time you still are sharing some sort of tie with that person. It feels like this person is yeah, definitely someone in your life. Like, it doesn't feel like you're like not there. It feels as though you have some sort of participation in each other's lives. Okay, so this is very specific, but you could have good times with that person in which things are predictable, and sometimes it's not like this. I see periods of times in which you are quarreling, in which you are trying to like you have your disagreements, and at the same time passes and you like somehow find reconciliation with this card. And it basically flips. It's not in reverse. What else can you tell me about this relationship? So this person has lots of first of all, this person is very closed off, let's say emotionally. This person doesn't like to be vulnerable, because they feel as though if they're gonna be vulnerable, then they're not manly enough, or they are not strong enough. And that's what's coming up here. It feels as though this person is trying to throw a show about themselves. Like, they try to constantly impress you, impress people around them, and make the lie, or continue with the lie that they are basically untouched by everything. It feels as though this person likes to show a persona out there that's invulnerable, you know. That's of course a lie, but that's what came up here. At times you could feel loneliness with that person. At times you could be very retreated, or let's say you've seen quite a lot. That's I feel here with this pile. That's a very long relationship. That's a very like mm, long-term stuff here. I feel you've known that person for a very long time, and you've been through some cycles with them. Yeah, that's quite interesting. So if it resonated so far, keep on watching. I'll tell you what you can expect from that person. So there are still gonna be like fights along the way. If you're asking if it's over, then no, it's definitely not. It's definitely not over, because I see here lots of, again, disagreements that it feels as though this is cyclical, like you're like spinning in cycles with that person. It feels as though this person is emotionally there, but it doesn't like it doesn't this person doesn't qualify for your expectations. That's what I feel here with these cards. What else can you expect from that person? That person is very retreated. If they are the person that's like retreated, first of all, it could, maybe it's not very apparent, but you'll see that many circumstances in their life are reinforcing that sense of a retreat, because I see here a person that's overworking, a person that's constantly needing to like rest. With this card, the Star, I feel as though this person is constantly nagging and like being a victim towards their life and their life choices and circumstances in which they proclaim themselves like, I'm always the person that's working a lot. I'm always that person who is making money, and I'm trying my best. Something like this. You can expect them. You can expect from them sparks of emotionality or emotions in general, predispositions towards you. You can expect that they are definitely going to show affection and signs of closeness, you know. But somehow this Page of Cups is something that's making me like something is off here. The Page of Cups, when he shows affection, that's like affection from a person that's very not very mature, let's say, person that just likes to show affection that's more not serious, let's say, in the sense that it's childlike affection here that's coming up. And it could be a good thing as well. I'm not saying like what I'm trying to emphasize here is the fact that this person likes to show off emotion, but not in a mature way somehow. Like they're showing emotion not as a King of Cups, but as a page, which is yeah, a bit off for me, but yeah, whatever. What else can you expect from that person? I see that person is leaning on you somehow, like this person, though they might show signs of like, I'm okay on my own and I like being on my own, and I basically don't need you. If that person is giving you off that vibes, but then definitely don't believe them, because that person is leaning on you somehow. This person has you like safety net for some of you. Yeah, that person definitely likes to show off here. I see with these cards, that person likes a lot of attention. They like people listening to them. They like to be the center of attention, and you can expect from them to like steal that attention even from you. They could be benefiting from you listening to them or something like this. That's so weird. Um, this person likes to talk about stuff that's very shocking, or likes to draw attention to stuff that's very sensational. And they could use that as a way of capturing attention from you or from others with the excuse that, look, I'm bringing you information here. And it's really not the fact that I need your attention, but look, I have here some solid information you should know about. I see here a combination of messages. It feels as though at times this person could help you, and they like to at times as well throw responsibilities around for them to feel like you are also like participating in your life. But they definitely like to consider themselves the person that is doing everything, all and everything, and they like to be praised here with these cards. What else can you expect from them? If you've been asking about the situation with the money, that's not gonna be changing in the near future. Either you or that person likes to be like very solid in their like comfort zone. Very, you don't like stepping out of it, or that person doesn't like stepping out of it. I see here that person, if they haven't managed to like make drastic decisions in the relationship so far with you, you can expect things to go quite like the same, because I don't see here with the Nine of Cups, it's more of a person that likes to keep things as they are. I don't see lots of change here. Yeah, definitely I don't see here changes with money. It doesn't mean that you can't change the situation with money, but it definitely requires some sort of different approach or like thinking through. It's not set in stone, but yeah. Again, I feel as though this specific pile is of someone who is in a long-term relationship with someone. If you've known that person for like a brief time, that then definitely that reading is not for you, because I see here like energies that are coming and going in the relationship, in which it makes you feel like two people are tied to each other. So one thing that you should know about this specific relationship is the fact that your conflicts are very cyclical. You're gonna experience some sort of like things bubbling up to the surface, and they are then subsiding, and there is peace, which is weird because yeah, this message has managed to like come back again here. That's more of what you can expect from this relationship, or what you can expect from this person. What repeated in the past, then that will basically repeat itself again. I don't see changes that are gonna be like breaking this cycle. But is it possible to break the cycle? Yes, and this cycle will be broken when you'll become more assertive. You like it's it's something related to your emotions. When when you're gonna be able to control your emotions, or to keep a balance between thinking and emotions, and you're gonna be more assertive, and either balance or control over emotions is gonna make you break this cycle. If you've asked about specifically breaking a cycle with this person, because I got here all the energies like um, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Swords, but they're all like on a different level, like leveled up, or in their full power. You know, not all of them. Not I got here. That also means that this person has managed to see all the sides of you, with the Queen of Cups, Queen of yeah, everything, and it feels as though this person has seen quite a lot of you. Yeah, interesting message here. That person is someone you've known for a very long time. So yeah, what you should do about this relationship, you should be maintaining your boundaries. You should be very attentive when you give that person energy and when you hold back. You should be definitely more assertive, more like be cooperative with that person when they are respecting your boundaries, and be very cutting and harsh with them when they are not respecting your boundaries. And with that thing, you're gonna like earn a lot of respect from that person. I feel that here. Know that they are also like very insecure. Why did I say also? If you are feeling insecure, or if you are feeling low at times, know that this person is just as low, feeling just as low as you are, and don't feel as though this person feels differently, because they might feel just as stuck at times or difficult as you may feel. So yeah, that was your reading. Make sure to make sure to like, sorry, and subscribe if you like the content I create. For more readings, make sure, yeah, to hit that subscribe button and comment below if it resonated. I'm a bit rambling, sorry for that. Yeah, I'm gonna be moving to the next pile. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to the reading fourth pile and last one for this reading. Starting with, yeah, the question was what you can expect from that person, and I'll start off with a basic description of your relationship, and if it resonates, then definitely continue on watching. So what we have here, again, I feel as though this message is trying to split here, but okay. So some of you, this person is work related with the Three of Pentacles. This person can be very explosive, can have a very like uncontrolled, or could be having an ill temperament, or could be ill-tempered, something like this. You have lots of respect for that person, you have lots of appreciation for that person, them being let's say important in your life, because we got here the stars, and that's my specific message that came here with this card. Like, I definitely feel like this person is either very valued by you, or they are like somehow related to work, and you've known them for some time, and you've managed to like either make friends with them, be friends with them, or yeah, something here hints the fact that you appreciate them, you consider them valuable, you know. What else can you tell me about this relationship? So you've been through some hardships in the past, you've been through some difficult stuff or situation with that person, and you've managed to like move on. You've managed to like get over some disagreements and find a way to like continue on with a relationship, and for some of you managed to like deepen it. That relationship with that person feels like it's mature, it's something that lasted in time, even though if you've had your disagreements, somehow you still remained friends, or still remained with each other somehow. Especially that came here with this person being very tempered, you know, they have like quite the character when it comes to like fights, or they could be very stubborn or impatient. What else can you tell me about this relationship? So it is something like this relationship is there, you're not rushing it, you're not expecting something to like shift dramatically. This relationship is very like predictable somehow. You like know what to expect from it, and it's This relationship is there in the background, you know. It's not something that you worry about every day or um, consistently, you know. This person as well feels as though they are pleased to have you in a relationship with them. They are like emotionally open, but they could be, as I said, explosive here with the tower. They could be very stubborn and attentive and persistent in their boundaries, and if you step on those boundaries, then they are gonna be very bitter. And it feels like yeah, you've known that person for a while to know what will make them angry and what will make them at peace. So far, if this resonated, make sure to like continue watching, because I'm gonna be uh, taking some cards out describing what you can expect from that person. So let's do that. What can you expect from that person? So one specific message, a happy message I can say with these cards is, no matter the distance between you, if that's a person from the past and they've moved places, or if they are far away from you, or if you are like somehow still close to each other, but there is distance, either physical or I don't know what else, other distances, know that this person remembers you and you're basically in their heart somehow, like they've managed to keep you close even though time passed and you didn't quite grow apart, you know. Here with these cards there's still a connection with that person, and you can expect them to keep that level of appreciation, commitment, or whatever it was. You can expect them to keep it that way. By the way, because of the longevity of this relationship, or the seriousness, I guess, from this relationship, I feel as though this person is has managed to like let their guard a bit down, like let it has managed to make them a bit more understanding towards you and towards the relationship they got with you. Definitely, as time passed, this person has managed to like understand and appreciate the good stuff that are between you two, and they're not willing to like give that away or lose that just because they have some sort of temperament problem, you know, temper temper problem or whatever. Yeah, definitely that person is willing to make things work out, no matter what happens basically in that relationship with you. Okay, why the 7 is the 5 of Swords with the. So yeah, this person likes to be the one who is finishing or saying the last word in argument. Yeah, that person could be stubborn. I see here with that cards, with these cards. Um, they're placing themselves first in the relationship. Yeah, they treasure you, they respect you, they appreciate you, but know that this person is definitely always gonna be placing themselves first. At times this person can be disconnected from their feelings. Lots of swords I see here in the cards, and less yeah, less cups here. Like this person feels as though either they are that person who is not very into their feelings, or they are just like this, they're closed off emotionally, you know. I don't know, but this card's just not a very like sensitive or a person that has lots of openness towards emotion. That person feels more like focused on their life, exterior life, on their passions, on their like goals in life, and you can't expect much emotion to be shown in the relationship with you. You'll definitely see interest. You'll definitely see initiative from that person. You're gonna have signs and situations in which you'll see that this person um, shows interest, shows participation in the relationship, but it's gonna be, as I said, more like passionate. It's not in the feeling, specter. It's more in the that friend who is there, who's gonna like party with you or show up at your door because they want to have fun or something like this. You can expect here from that person, as I said, maybe like in other piles, maybe you'll have outbursts. You'll have outbursts of energy from that person in which you'll feel like nothing is happening, and just like an explosion, that person shows up like in your life or at your door, something like this. Definitely you can expect those. If you've asked whether that person is gonna show emotion, definitely not, but you'll have a compensation of energy showing up in that drive, fire, passion, Either that person is very, it reminds me either of an air sign or a fire sign, here, because earth signs are more grounded here. That person feels more adventurous. How things went so far, you can expect that to continue. You'll not have direct fights with that person. You'll not have direct disagreements or, conflicts in general with that person. Expect, like, if that's a friend or if that's a lover, I don't know, see how it fits for you. You'll definitely have fun with that person. You'll definitely have moments in which you're gonna cherish your relationship with the Three of Cups. But yeah, that's a complex individual here that's like showing up in the reading. And yeah, that person definitely keeps your relationship close to their heart. Though, as I said, they're not gonna be very willing to show those emotions. What's your advice for this relationship? Trust your intuition when it comes to this relationship. Be very attentive to your inner gut feelings towards this person, and make plans, actions, and changes in accordance with your inner voice. Be also very a specific message here with this card is you can show um, you can show up in this relationship, but don't be very committed. Just give it a place in your life, but not a very, very important one, because this person feels like is not the right one to give you, for you to give them all your attention, like all 100% your attention. Like this person definitely has a place in your life, and it's not the top place, or it's not the top priority with the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, don't make expectations, or don't create expectations from that relationship, definitely, because the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it shows that while this relationship is long term and is has the potential to like last very long and be like strong in its durability, with the Knight of Pentacles there is not much you can change, or not much investment from your side that can change that situation that's showing here, What else can you tell me? You should be pretty much happy on your own, and that relationship is gonna be like a bonus. Yeah, basically these cards are reinforcing the message that they've just said, but you're gonna be that person who is successful, and is gonna be like, is gonna have like a free hand to offer help to that person, basically, if that's what you're counting on. For some of you, you could have the potential in the future to like open up this person emotionally, or to like give them a hand and open their emotional side, or help them be in touch with that side of themselves with the Ace of Cups. that person still has a lot of work to do, in the sense that they have lots of issues that they should be like either past issues or stuff from like stuff that happened that has made them, they need like some sort of space and time and willingness to like dig stuff within themselves, you know, with these two cards here. For some of you, this person has not yet fulfilled, let's say, their potential. What do I mean when I say that? I mean that you haven't seen like all the sides of them flourish. Like if you've seen so far this person express themselves more like Queen of King or King of Wands, or like other sides of themselves, then you haven't seen all of them. You haven't seen their emotional side, for example, or you haven't seen, you don't know that, you know, you don't know all the sides of that person. There is yet a potential to be like explored here with that person, in the sense that you don't, even if you know them for a very long time, there are sides of themselves that you're not yet aware of, and that's okay. You're gonna unfold that if you want to. You're gonna see that basically open up in the future. I want to say something that's quite funny and interesting and valuable at the same time with this person. I feel as though this person is holding on to you, is holding on to this relationship as of something that's very precious and important for them, even if they don't show that, or even if they don't tell you that much. By the way, they consider you or your relationship something that has happened, like and it's like a gift of fate. By the way, if you're wondering whether why this person is not very expressive in their emotions, or why this person is a bit closed off when it comes to like either vulnerability or sensitivities or whatever, then know that this person doesn't like to admit that, but they have their vulnerabilities and um, insecurities, because that card is for me a card of insecurities, and they are very afraid to like acknowledge them. They don't like to be perceived as weak, and it feels as though if they are gonna be opening up about these, then they are gonna feel like they're a weak person, and they don't want to do that. They are not yet there to like come to terms with parts of themselves that make them feel or are making them be seen in such a way, you know? So if you were wondering whether that person is like, why this person is unwilling to show emotion, then that's the reason basically. And that was the advice. Keep on with doing the good stuff with that person, because the things that like how things went so far are okay, and the fact that you've managed to like shift and continue on in life despite like the misunderstandings, continue on doing that, and this relationship has a strong foundation and a strong probability that is gonna last, and it will be something strong and durable, you know, in the future. It's a good relationship, it's a good thing to have in your life. It's like a support relationship to have here. So yeah, I guess that was your reading. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like if you enjoyed what you saw. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe, comment below how it resonated, and I'll be happy if that reading has managed to bring some sort of clarity in your situation. And I guess see you in the next ones. Yeah, have a good day and bye.